そんな奴が存在するはずがない。殺せ。エクシプロージョン。
Hey guys, welcome to the video. The topic of today's video is the top 10 anime where the main character appears weak, but in reality is an overpowered badass. I have handpicked the best anime which contain these type of characters, so you don't have to read through boring articles and watch trailers and stuff. You will get all the information in this video because I love you guys, and if you love me back, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and show some support. Alright, let's not get too sentimental and jump right into our list. Coming up on number 10 we have Wiseman's Grandchild.
酸素と水素の混合機、それを空気の壁で包んで着弾と同時に火種から引火させる。
The story of this anime takes place in the kingdom of Earlshide, where we follow the life of Shin Walford, who died in an accident but is reincarnated in this magical kingdom full of all sorts of magical shenanigans. Oh, and there are dangerous demons too. Shin is adopted by Merlin Walford, a sage who takes him in and trains him. Despite his awkward behavior, there is another side of him. Shin experiments on magic and develops a disastrous spell, thus his overpowered MC career begins. Shin enrolls in the Magic Academy and is treated as a hero. Shin hides his true power because he is overpowered and can destroy the whole country in seconds. Oliver Strom is the antagonist of the series, a demonoid who wants revenge on the behalf of his dead wife against the kingdom and transforms people into demonoids. Shin fights with him in a truly deadly encounter. Shin overwhelms Oliver, revealing his true strength to save his loved ones. This anime actually reminds me of this movie called Sky High, which I'm sure many of us have watched at some point in our lives. So give this anime a try if you're into that sort of genre. Number 9, Arifureta, the Commonplace to World's Strongest. Next up on our list, we have another anime from the isekai genre, Arifureta, from Commonplace to World's Strongest. This anime revolves around the life of Hajime Nagumo, who along with his classmates is summoned to another world in order to save mankind. In the beginning, Hajime is gifted with a very lame transmutation power, and I thought only Aquaman had boring superpowers. He is ridiculed by his classmates and on a dungeon mission because of his seemingly lame powers, and one of his classmates intentionally attacks him and he falls into an abyss. The end. Nah, I'm just joking. This is actually where things get interesting. On the verge of death, Hajime, filled with anger and regret, decides to survive by using holy water and gradually eating monster flesh. To his surprise, the monster flesh allows him to attain their abilities and completely changes him into a badass overpowered MC. He explores the depths of the dungeon and frees a vampire girl named Yue and forms a team. Eventually, he meets his old classmates, but in a true superhero fashion, he doesn't reveal his powers to his friends. He meets many companions, including a lusty, annoying bunny girl. I should just start exploring some dungeons too at this point. A cute mermaid child whom he adopted, and a masochist dragonkin girl. If you're looking for a tragic story of a hero rising from the depths and becoming a badass character, then this anime is definitely for you. Eight, Cautious Hero. The hero is overpowered but overly cautious. Coming in on number 8, we have an anime called Cautious Hero. The hero is overpowered but overly cautious. Isn't that a mouthful? In this anime, we see Seiya Ryu Guen, who is summoned to Gay Brande to save it from the Demon Lord, and a goddess Restarte is assigned to help him. Seiya gets trained by different gods and goddesses, and as a result, he becomes overpowered, but he's smart and always estimates every possible problem. Seiya may be overpowered, but is very cautious, while Restarte, on the other hand, is very naive and hasty and always yelling at Seiya due to his cautiousness. Seiya hides his true powers from Restarte because of her hastiness. Seiya seems cold-hearted, but he is actually a sweetheart from the inside. On his journey, he finds characters named Mash and Elulu, and they eventually become a member of Seiya's party. Seiya acquires a deadly skill from the goddess Valkyrie named the Gate of Valhalla, which he defeats the Demon Lord. If you're looking for some comedic and easy to follow anime with an overpowered MC, then this anime is for you. Seven. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Taking the number 7 spot on our list is How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. This comedy and fantasy anime revolves around Takuma Sakamoto, who is an avid fan of Cross Revere, which is an MMORPG, yeah, just like the World of Warcraft. He is summoned to another world which is exactly like Cross Revere by two cute girls, Rem and Shira. I play video games all day long, and yet no cute girls have summoned me into the world. Why is life so unfair? Having all rare artifacts and possessing an insane amount of power level, he is regarded as the Demon Lord Diablo. Rem and Shira want to enslave Diablo, but due to Diablo's powers, Rem and Shira are enslaved, but the situation escalates and things start becoming awkward for them. So Takuma decides to help the girls in finding a way to remove the spell, and that is how the story unfolds. Diablo hides his original powers because people would get scared of him and there would be chaos. Diablo fights with the Demon Lord, Krebscombe's soul, who has become uncontrollable. Diablo deals with Krebscombe by using his grand magic. This anime will appeal to all the fantasy, magic, and harem fans out there, so do look out for it. Number 6. Demon Lord Retry. Next up on our list is the action-adventure anime named Demon Lord Retry. This particular anime has a very unique and appealing art style. Our protagonist is Akira Ono, the creator of Infinity Game, another MMORPG game. He is somehow transported into his own game in the form of Hakuto Kunai, the Demon Lord of the game. Hakuto Kunai is an overpowered demon lord, but he hides his true powers and dresses up like a mafia boss. He has a rather mature approach and attitude towards different scenarios. Upon his arrival in the game, he saves a little girl, Aku, from a demon and befriends her. He, later on, goes on the journey with Aku to discover more about this world. Hakuto Kunai meets Luna Elegant, a holy light maiden but still a child. Hakuto scolds and disciplines her every time due to her immature attitude. Hakuto always fights for justice and wants to bring peace. His alternating character is Zero Kisame. Hakuto meets the other holy light maidens to ensure them that he doesn't want war. If you are looking for an overpowered MC with a calm and enjoyable story, then this anime is for you. Five. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. So half of our list is complete. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, then go ahead and hit that like button. Up next on our list is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, a fantasy anime that first aired in 2018. The protagonist of this anime is Satoru Mikami. He is an average worker. One day while meeting his co-worker, he is assaulted and stabbed to death. Poor lad's dying. Wish there was a way to delete his browsing history. I hope his coworker did that. But unfortunately, that isn't the end of the story. He is reincarnated into another world as a slime in a cave where he acquires different skills and became friends with Dragon Beldora and decides to free him from his prison. He sets out in the outer world where he becomes the savior of goblins and gradually becomes friends with other races like orcs and wolves. He becomes their master as Rimuru tempts and starts building a nation while other demon lords and humans are trying to disturb the peace. Rimuru is overpowered but hides it due to his peace-loving nature. During his fight with Orc Disaster, he displays his true powers. If you're looking for a calming story with an overpowered but cute MC, then this anime is for you. Number 4. Assassin's Pride. Up next on our list is the MC from the anime called Assassin's Pride. His name is Kufa Vampire. He is a member of the White Knight Guild and has been sent to the Angel family to test if Melita Angel is fit to be the heiress of the family. If not, then he shall assassinate her, but he disobeys the order and gives her some of his mana and trains her. In this reality, humanity is living in a glass dome in fear of lycanthropes. They produce paladin warriors to protect mankind. Kufa is half human and half vampire. He is one of the strongest among lycanthropes. He hides his true nature from Melita, but when another assassin is sent to kill Melita, he reveals it and eventually defeats him. A perfect display of love and sincerity. This anime will suit your taste if you're interested in romance, action, and a little bit of mystery.
ありえない。まさかその力は。ヴァンパイア！
3. The Legend of Legendary Heroes. Next up on our list, we have another anime called The Legend of Legendary Heroes. Our MC is Reiner Lute, a skilled magician and also the bearer of Alpha Stigma eyes that can analyze all sorts of magic. They are also known to people as the Cursed Eyes. Reiner, with his friend Scion, decides to bring prosperity and peace to the Roland Empire. Scion becomes the king of the country while Reiner goes on a journey to gather artifacts for the protection of his nation with skilled swordsman Ferris Eris. Reiner, while bearing Alpha Stigma, is very overpowered and uncontrollable, that's why he hides it. He becomes rampant when an enemy tries to bring out his Alpha Stigma. Reiner's Alpha Stigma is special because they are actually the eyes of a demon. Ferris somehow controls Reiner and vows to prevent Reiner from going berserk. Reiner then continues his journey with Ferris. We can see that this anime takes some inspiration from the European Middle Ages, and it might be suitable for historical warfare enthusiasts. Don't let its cheesy name fool you, it actually has a very engaging storyline, so go ahead and watch it. 2. Akame Ga Kill. Taking the number 2 spot on our list is the popular anime called Akame Ga Kill. It is from the shonen genre and is produced by, drumroll, Square Enix. Yeah, the same company behind the Final Fantasy franchise and Tomb Raider franchise. So, they set our expectations high. Meet Tatsumi, a young skilled fighter who sets out on a journey to make a name for himself, accompanied by 2 of his friends. When Tatsumi learns about the darkness lurking within the kingdom and the tragic death of his friends, he joins hands with Night Raid, a branch of Revolution Army that works to administer justice on the greedy and corrupt people of the Empire. Tatsumi starts working with them to free the Empire from this never-ending greed. The whole anime revolves around these warriors working together to eliminate all the filth in the Empire. Tatsumi inherits Bulat's imperial arm named Incursio. After his demise, Tatsumi inherits Bulat's imperial arm named Incursio. After his demise, Tatsumi excels in using Incursio and masters it. Bulat was a high-ranking imperial officer who betrayed the empire when he found out about their wicked ways. During the final fight between Tatsumi and Emperor, Tatsumi unlocks the true potential of Incursio, and after a tremendous battle defeats him and finally frees everyone from the dreadful Emperor. This whole anime is action-packed. Do give it a try. Number 1, Sword Art Online. We have finally reached the end of this video, so coming up on the number 1 spot is Sword Art Online, or SAO for short. It is quite a popular anime. It follows the story of Kazuto Kirigaya, aka Kirito, a fan of virtual reality games. He buys the latest game called SAO, Sword Art Online, and dives into the game using Nerve Gear, a technology that allows people to control their character using just their thoughts. Imagine the possibilities. Anyways, he was astonished by this invention of Kayaba Akihiko, the creator of SAO, but all of this joy turns into regret when Kayaba announces that dying in this game results in death in the real world and the only way out is clearing the game. Kirito meets Asuna Yuki and forms a team with her and starts clearing the levels of this game. Kirito was the beta tester of this game and knows about some helpful information with which he levels up and becomes an overpowered MC, but hides it and becomes a solo player. In the final boss fight of Floor 74th, Kirito reveals his secret powers to protect his party members and Asuna. This special ability is called Starburst Stream, the ultimate 2 swords combo which allows him to finally defeat the boss. This whole series revolves around Kirito's adventure as he clears out the levels of the game and fighting various in-game enemies and other villains. If you're looking for a full action-packed series with an overpowered MC and a vivid art and animation style, then this anime is the best option for you. So guys, these are our picks for the top 10 anime with powerful MCs who hide their powers. I hope you guys like it. If you want me to produce more quality anime content for you, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for updates. Comment down your favorite anime series from this list. I'll see y'all in the next one. Till then, goodbye.